All right, some big breaking news, quite very big, in the last hour. This is from Mike Coppinger. Deontay Wilder and Zhang are in the process of finalising a deal for June the 1st fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, sources told ESPN. The heavyweight bout will take place on the undercard of Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, two monster punchers. Chris Mannix went on to retweet and actually say, Saudi officials wanted this fight for March. That would explain why Wilder was talking about fighting in March, but couldn't finalise Wilder's side. I'm told with both coming off a loss, this is a crossroads fight. I agree. It's pretty much the loser leaves town. It genuinely is. It's the definition of a crossroads fight. I was only doing a video a couple of days ago saying where the F is Deontay Wilder, and him against Zhang. I seen Hatman do a video, and I watched that video, and he was talking about the possibility of this fight, and I was thinking, like, realistically, I would imagine Zhang would have targeted not Deontay Wilder, the Joseph Parker rematch. He obviously had a rematch clause in the contract, but it seems like this is what the Saudis want. You have the best right hand versus arguably the best left hand in the heavyweight division, Wilder and Zhang. Both guys coming off loss to Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is really riding the quest of a wave. There is rumour mills, and they are rumours that they're looking to do a rematch between Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. I might even touch on that in a separate video, but at this minute in time, they really are just rumours. This one is looking particularly good. Zhang versus Wilder. Again, I can only say it's a proper loser leaves town match, because whoever loses, both guys, well, Zhang is 40, Deontay Wilder is pushing 40. The winner can carry on and maybe make another crack of it. The loser, what do you really have? I do worry that this fight, although it has knockout written all over it, sometimes when you do match two big punchers, it can be a bit anticlimactic because neither guy really wants to commit. And seeing how poor Zhang's stamina is, and how after a couple of rounds he really can throw nothing, and seeing how Wilder was, how, laxed and, just he had no urgency in that Parker fight, it does make me worry. Could we see maybe a good 2 or 3 rounds where Zhang is doing stuff and then it's just, right, don't do anything? I do worry, could we get that type of fight? But in terms of punching power, Zhang has been down his pro career, but he looks like someone who'd take a good shot. But you're in there with Deontay Wilder. If he lands that right hand and he's really throwing it right, then, it doesn't matter who you are, you're more than likely definitely going to go down. But that left hand from Zhang has an insane amount of power. If you see the left hand that he landed on Joseph Parker, that wasn't, a full-blooded, big boom power shot. It didn't like he put all his weight into it and it dropped Joseph Parker. It was a fairly just, there you go, left hand. Put Joseph Parker on the seat of his pants. So both these guys have insane punching power. It's a real crossroads fight. We're hearing rumours about Hrgovic versus Dubois, Matchroom versus Queensbury. God knows what we could get on that. On top of the bill, Beterbiev Bivol. Honestly, how can anyone complain? What a card. If these fights do genuinely happen, and I'm looking forward, I would love it if they do the press conference for Beterbiev Bivol in London. Because I'll be going straight over to that, 100%. 100% I'll be going to that just for the experience. I hope to God they do. Because this card is shaped up to be brilliant. The best fight at light heavyweight, and it's a great fight between Beterbiev Bivol. Hrgovic Dubois, if it happens, that's a great fight. On paper, this is a very good fight. On paper, this has knockout written all over it. I'm a little bit worried. There is that part of me that's kind of like, Wilder didn't, that wasn't a typical Wilder performance against Parker. It wasn't a great fight. The Zhang fight started good, but it went fairly downhill after that. Oh, could we get something similar? I hope not. I think that for both guys, they'd know the severity of the situation. They'd know that a win opens up God knows what doors. A win may open up a Joseph Parker rematch for the winner. A loss, it's a real case of stick a fork in them. That's stick a fork in them. You're pushing 40, or you are 40 going on 41. Back-to-back losses at heavyweight, that's a tricky one. That's an almost impossibility to come back from that. So let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see. I'm looking forward to this fight. If once we get an announcement, and I think it's looking likely, well, judging by the way Coppinger is talking about, it's pretty much a done deal. That's shaping up to be a pretty damn good card, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed it, people. Smash the like button if you could, and subscribe, of course, as always, if you haven't already. And for now, I'll leave it there. Peace.